Good morning and welcome to the Elevate Renatus team call. Today is Fabulous Friday. My name is Keely Austin. We are here to learn all about mindset and personal development today. I'm excited for what our trainer has to share with us. Our quote of the day today is "Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful." We've got our dates for Leaders Retreat. Mark your calendar if you haven't already. August 20th through the 24th of this year, we will be going to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Each and every year, Bob Snyder picks a beautiful place somewhere around the world that we get to go and do as much as we want or as little as we want. That's something I really love about Leaders Retreat is you can be active and exploring and doing all kinds of things, mingling, or if you want to just lay on the beach the entire time, you can do that too. So a lot of fun going to the Leaders Retreat. We'll see you there. Just a couple of requirements or qualifications is you just need to be 1-star, 3-star, or 5-star qualified. So I think most of us are good to go. If you're not, make sure you do whatever needs to happen. You've got plenty of time to get that 1-star certification or qualification to be in Mexico with everybody. Our Founders Live is every Monday at 4 p.m. That's our opportunity to connect with not only the entire nation, but we also get to connect with Bob Snyder on a weekly basis. And that is where we also get to learn about any important announcements that the company might have. We also get to learn from a story of the week, a trainer of the week, and we get to see some recognition of who is out there making big things happen in their businesses. Let me go back real quick. So that is every Monday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time through the Renatus Founders Live Facebook page. And then we have our national study groups happening every Monday night at 7 p.m. Mark your calendar for 7 p.m. Mountain Time. This is where we are going currently through the essentials. And this is a national study group, so it's a lot of fun. Then we've got our Renatus Helios app. If you haven't downloaded that, make sure you do so. There's some really great features and Renatus is working to continually add different features to it. So currently you can watch your education from the app. Say you're on the go, you can just pull it up on your app and get through some classes that way. You can watch the Money Mastery videos. You can stream anything that is currently being live streamed. So for example, the intensives, the corporate intensives, and then you're also notified whenever you have a commission paid, and you're also notified whenever a guest is checked into an event. So lots of really great features with the app. Make sure you get that downloaded and give it 5 stars. Every day and every week, Team Elevate provides a lot of ongoing support for us, and I'm so grateful for that. So every Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, we have our Private Capital Masterclass. Yesterday was a lot of fun. Dane Clark facilitates that. He's had great success with building private capital for his business, and everything that he learned came from this education. And so of course we invite our AIT students to come to this masterclass after you've watched your private capital classes, start to have some private capital conversations and start to take action. And this is a great way to be in a safe spot to do so. Now we also have our Dream Call, the daily real estate action mastermind, where we talk all things real estate. Whether you're brand new or you've been around for a while, we welcome you to this call. If you have your essentials or up, essentials AIT, everyone is welcome to the Dream Call. And this is a really great way to get outside of your comfort zone and start to get some clear ideas on how you can start to take action on what you're learning in your classes and get some deals going, make some offers, things like that. So a lot of fun on the Dream Call. It's every day. It's Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. Mountain Time till about 10 o'clock. Then we have our daily team call that we're on right now. We talk all things marketing, mindset, business, personal development, Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 Mountain Time. We do ask that you are a part of the OES, the optional event subscription. To learn more about that, visit www.oesoes.com. There's a short video there that talks all about the OES, what it is, and how that helps you and the leadership teams. And we do ask that you're part of the OES to attend both the Private Capital Masterclass as well as the Dream Call. And another perk is that you get your $50 waived every single month for the intensive. Every Tuesday, if you're looking to introduce your guests to the Profits Education, get them in front of Scott Rowe. Scott Rowe does an intro for the Profits every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Of course, please make sure you register in Helios, get your guests registered, and just simply type in Profits on the search bar in the calendar in Helios, and you will find this event pop up on Tuesdays. Every Wednesday, we have our virtual house tour. And if you are in Salt Lake, in the Salt Lake area, that's usually where we have these tours. Sometimes I think we've had a couple in Denver, we've had one in Hawaii, but usually they're in Salt Lake in that area. So if you are in Salt Lake, you can of course attend live and in person, but we do provide these online for everyone else across the nation. You can attend these via the website here, www.teamelevateusa.com. And of course, please make sure you get registered in Helios. To find these house tours in Helios, go to the calendar, type in Laura Black. She is the host of these. And you will see that these house tours pop up every Wednesday. So that's how you get registered for these. These are really powerful exposure for your guests. You get to, they get to see what is currently being done in today's market and all different kinds of strategies being put to use. So it's really, really powerful. Then every Thursday, we've got lots going on. Last night, we had a really great intro presentation with Bill Predabon. At 4 o'clock, we have our corporate onboarding session. That's 4 p.m. Mountain Time. And then we have our house tour offered again. So not only is the house tour on Wednesdays it's in English, and on Thursdays, we offer a house tour in Spanish. That's at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And I already mentioned we've got our intro presentation. That's every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And then a couple of study groups. We've got our multifamily study group and short-term rental. Those are both at 7 p.m. And then at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, we have a velocity banking study group. We do record these morning calls. We have them on in 2 places. We have them in Facebook as well as on our YouTube channel. Our Facebook page is Renatus Team Elevate. Lots of important announcements there. You get to ask questions, network with the team, provide your wins, lots of great content on our Facebook page. And then our YouTube channel also is full of value. So make sure that you are tuning into the Facebook page and also a part of our YouTube channel. Today is Fabulous Friday. We get to learn from Miss Lily Puertas. Before we introduce Lily, our trainer of the day, we are going to shift over to our money mastery exercise. We'll go through this short video together, and at the end, take a couple of minutes to do the call to action. So let's go ahead and shift over.
This woman's curiosity helped land man on the moon. Catherine was born in 1918 in West Virginia. She was a research mathematician with a lifelong fascination of numbers. By the time she was 10 years old, she was a freshman in high school. That is an incredible feat for anyone, but consider that back in that era, African Americans rarely made it past the 8th grade, and that makes Catherine's journey all the more impressive. Her father demanded that all of his kids have a college education, so they drove 120 miles to attend West Virginia State College. She graduated from high school at 14 and from college at 18. While attending college, Johnson became immersed in academia and the mathematics program. She loved being surrounded by smart people and knew all of the professors and students on campus. She went on to become a college professor for many years. In 1953, Catherine Johnson joined NASA's predecessor, the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, or NACA. At the time, NACA was hiring women for what was considered the tedious and precise work of measuring and calculating the results of wind tunnel tests, the kind of work that computers do today. In fact, the job title for this position was computer. In her position as a computer for NASA, Catherine Johnson was responsible for putting the first man into space. She calculated the trajectory for Alan Shepard. She was so good at what she did and so trusted by the astronauts that even after electronic computers came into wide use, John Glenn asked that Catherine personally recheck all of the calculations the actual computers made before his Friendship 7 flight, during which he became the first man to orbit the Earth. She was instrumental in the pioneering work in the field of navigation problems, supporting the 5 spacecraft that orbited and mapped the moon in preparation for the Apollo program, as well as the actual moon landings and the beginnings of the Space Shuttle program. Catherine continued to work at NASA until 1986. In 2015, Johnson received the nation's highest civilian award, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, from President Barack Obama. Catherine Johnson has defied what could have reasonably been expected of someone of her era because she followed her mind and her heart. When we do this, we inevitably succeed because we come from a place of passion and dedication. Call to action. You. Take 11 minutes right now to consider how you would go after your goals if nothing stood in your way.
All right, everyone, please share with us in the chat your thoughts here. We'll take 2 minutes right now to consider how you would go after your goals if nothing stood in your way. All righty, our time is up. Let's shift over to our trainer of the day. We have Lily Puertas with us. Lily, like many of us on the call here, are dreamers, and Lily is a dreamer. She worked actually for Rich Dad Poor Dad for many years as a Latin coach or as a Spanish coach in Latin countries. And she became a real estate agent in 2006, where she helped hundreds of families get into their homes. Lily is from Peru and has lived in Salt Lake City, Utah, my hometown, since 1996. And her dreams of financial freedom have been haunting her for many, many years. And finally, because of the Renata system, the education, the wealth cycle, Lily has been able to finally accomplish those financial dreams of hers, those financial dreams, or the dreams of financial freedom. She has completely exited the rat race because of her rental real estate. So all of her basic needs are now covered by rental real estate. And she is also now working on getting to the point where all of her luxuries are covered as well by her rental real estate. So all of the passive income coming in is covering her basic needs. And not only that, Lily is also a key leader on the marketing side of this business. She is on the PIT team, the President's Advisory Council in training with our CEO, Bob Snyder. And so we have a lot to learn from Lily. I absolutely love her energy and everything that she has to share with us. And I'm excited for what she's got today. Good morning, Lily. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. Fantastic. I'm just trying to see how I can see myself here. Hold on. I'm almost there. There you go. Here I am. Look at my back thing. I just bought it. I'm going to put it with a lot of inspiring pictures. I'm working on it. So yeah, it's a fabulous Friday. I'm doing fantastic. Before I go on, I would like to acknowledge some of the team here text. Laura Beckham said, I think there's a movie about her, Hidden Figures. Yeah, I see that movie. Jen Colucci said, what a lot of questions. I could dive in head first to get my first EPX combo. Yes, you can do that. And Sky from there. Yes. Steve also said, I will reach out someone to have already done. Exactly. Follow the someone that already done it and action steps. So yeah, fantastic. Implement what I've learned. And Drakkar Ferguson said, I would take action immediately. I like that, immediately. Read every book, watch every class 3 times over, learn from others, fail to succeed, and repeat. I like that. Keely, you also mentioned about the animals and sanctuaries. And how would you do to help children and homeless? Fantastic. I mean, you have a great heart. And also have a vacation home all over. Fantastic. And Maurice also, she says she's sick for help. Nicholas also said he will dedicate a specific time to market researching, calling leads and associates. Fantastic. All of your answers are fantastic, are great. Something where we can take action that we can take to move forward. Well, what I would like to share with you today starts with something that we talked in the past. Can we share a screen? You let me share a screen. Let's see, where am I? More chat. Hold on, I have to go back to my complete screen and go from there. You know, I'm learning and I'll be good at it eventually. Let's see what is my thing here. And now that I'm sharing, now I have to, okay. I think we talked about this before, and that's the initial part of what I would like to share with you today. So there's the thing that we believe and in our skills, in our potential. So we just develop that potential, right? So we believe, first of all, we believe, then we know what we can do, and then we take actions, right? And we get results, and now that reinforces our beliefs. Let's take an example. Let's say I sell a combo. Oh my goodness. How would you feel when you sell a combo, an EXP combo, and then you see in your account 11,000? So how would you feel? You feel like, oh, I'm a winner. I can do this again. I can repeat this. Yeah. Imagine that feeling for a moment. Imagine the feeling, right? And then that's how you create a momentum, right? Because you see the actions, take the action and see the results. But the problem in all of this, in this power cycle, is the belief. Because until we don't see it, we don't believe it, right? So as I said, if you were to have those successes or those rentals or those passive incomes or those massive incomes, then because you took action, you see the results and you feel like, you know what, I can conquer the world. But what about when you have not gone there yet. What about when you're still trying to go through that route? And that's what I would like to talk about today. So basically, we're going to talk about the belief part of the belief part of this power cycle, the belief. Okay, let's stop sharing and going back to my, excuse me, there we go. Oh no, wait a minute, sorry you guys. What am I seeing myself again? Okay, here you go. No, I don't want to see myself either. Okay, there you go. Oh gosh, okay. And you will realize why I used to say in the past, oh, I don't know much about technology. You know, and it may be a reality, but I don't want to say it anymore. I don't want to just keep it part of my vocabulary anymore, you know, because I understand now how words, how thoughts create my own path. Okay. So there are universal laws. We understand ones that we have easy explanation. For instance, the law of gravity. You know that we went to school, they explain us how it works. So, okay, we understand, but there's other laws that we don't understand that they even exist or how they do work. For instance, the law of attraction or the law of deliberate creating process. How is that? What is that? That is something we are living it, but we don't understand how it works, or maybe we haven't paid attention. Without exception, as individuals, we are attracting, or you're attracting what you're getting through your thoughts and what you're getting through your emotions. You invite to your experience through your thoughts. You are the inviter. You are the creator of all things that are happening around you. Wait. Am I the creator? But there's bad things that are happening to us as well, right? So does it mean that I'm inviting those experiences in my life? It's hard to answer, but yes, we are. We are inviting those experiences. And how that happen? So we attract things with intention or not. That's how, because we attract things. We attract things into our lives. And we're going to explain that a little later, how that happened. Well, the book that I'm reading, again, usually when I read a book, there's some things that I may not be aligned with, some parts of the books and some parts that I do. But I mean, I try to take the best of each book, the best that I like, the best that I can. Okay. So this book explains laws, as I said, like the law of deliberate creation. You and you alone are the creator of your experience, as I said before. Not everyone else. It's just you. And there's an inner you that communicates with you, like inner being. Haven't you realized before, like, I don't know, it's my conscience? Something is like saying, like, I shouldn't do this or I should do that. So it's an inner being that communicates with us. As you think or say something that is in the moment, your inner being doesn't feel right, will communicate with you. So basically, we are beings with positive and negative emotions, and those emotions will guide us somehow in our journey. So, but the thing is, we have the benefits of the intentions that can factory our beliefs. Oh my goodness, we're thinking about our beliefs now, because remember when I show you the beliefs, potential, actions, and results, and most people get stuck in that cycle because they don't believe in themselves, and I'm included sometimes. I've been doing that in the past. I've been creating my own reality through my thoughts and through my words. Again, if I say I'm not really good at technology, what I'm attracting to? Not being good at technology, right? So basically, and most of the books that I read, like Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, well, I don't know much of the titles in English, but most of the books that I read has to do with this. When the title of Think and Grow Rich, wait a minute, just I think and I grow rich. Initially, I thought that, yes, in fact, it is that. It seems like simple, but at the same time, it's not that simple, because we are not raised that way. We are maybe raised in a scarcity mindset somehow. We didn't teach us that we are capable of doing incredible things, right? Maybe because our parents or grandparents didn't know that either, right? Or a society that where we grew up, they don't believe in that either. So we basically are, and this said in another book that Kiyosaki talks, is we are the results of the people that we surround ourselves with. That's so true. That's so true. If I see myself 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I was a different Lily. Maybe a more scared Lily, more afraid to do things, not knowing on nor believing in my potential. Because of what? Because of my surroundings or how I've been raised. So when I said before that what you think grows, we heard this saying like the thought you focus on grows, right? How it is? Well, haven't you noticed that the one that speaks of illness have more of it? The one that speaks of poverty has more of it. The one that speaks of prosperity has more of it. Haven't you seen in other people or seen in your friends or your neighbors or in yourself, right? Let's say, let's put an example. Well, but actually, before we do an example, as you understand that your thoughts and words attract more of it, you have to be carefully choose when your thought. But sometimes when we talk about something, either negative or positive, and we go deep and go on past experiences, and if we're talking to someone, this person also talk about their experiences. Let's say, let's choose a topic. Let's say, well, COVID. And let's say I heard someone is sick or passed away, and then I talked to Keely, and then Keely said, "Yeah, because my neighbor also passed away." Yeah, and I said, "Yeah, I remember like last week or when I went to Peru." And so we did more and more and more of that topic. That topic is bringing us like a excitement or a energy or a positive feeling. Of course not. So what are we attracting? We're attracting sickness to our lives, right? And what if we talk about prosperity? What about if Akili and I we're talking about our dreams? If we're talking about how we can invest in other states, or if we talk about other people's experiences, or I talk about other successful people in Renato that are doing great, what will happen then? Our feeling we'll have an excitement feeling, an energy, positive energy that will attract same. Is that true? It is. That is so true. So, as I said, as you understand that your thoughts and words attract more of it, please carefully choose your thoughts and words so you can deliberately create the life that you want to experience. And sometimes we say, when we talk about things that we cannot change, we just come a point of complaining and blaming others. And sometimes somehow we feel that we feel excused why we are not succeeding in life, or we're not succeeding in Renato, so we're not succeeding in whatever area we want to, right? Because we feel, it's the government fault. Yeah. But we don't say that way. We just maybe find other ways to complain. Or maybe if we are not lucky in our not actually like if we don't have happiness in our couple life or romance life, we start blaming others as well. Whatever situation we live, we try to either accept and move forward, or complain and blame others, right? Why we're not doing this. But again, that is what we don't want to do. We want to create our own path, our own success life through experiences that we attract to our lives. So with that said, what do you think we should be thinking or talking about?
What we need, what we're looking for, prosperity, the things that you mentioned. Can you hear me?
Yes, certainly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you have to manifest it. Whatever it is that you want, you just bring it into focus. Because one thing you said that's very powerful, what you focus on expands. And if you wake up in the morning, you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be late. Guess what? You're going to find a reason to make yourself late.
Exactly.
So,
And you have a lot of traffic, by the way.
yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You said it, you know, and it's exactly what happened to us. It depends which wolf you feed. Exactly, Maximiliano. I only see some of the text. I don't see all of them, but and you guys are so right. And at the same time, we understand it, but sometimes it's difficult to apply it because for whatever reason, again, it takes practice. I mean, I'm so glad that many of you are thinking that way. And I will encourage you to keep applying it because, of course, will be bad moments, situations where we get mad. We used to get mad or frustrated, but guess what? Let's change it quickly. Let's change that attitude quickly because we don't want that energy. And sometimes we attract things intentionally or not, right? Intentionally. Let's say if I don't want to, like you said, I don't want any traffic. But I'm thinking about the traffic now. I'm thinking about the chaos. I'm thinking about I want to be late, but I don't want to be late. Okay, that's not my intention. But I'm thinking I'm attracting this feeling of anxiety that I'm going to be late, and then I'm going to be late. So with that said, we perhaps want to attract thoughts and convert to emotions. So those emotions will control our lives. The emotions will help create this path that we want to take. Guys, I want to talk with glasses and no glasses, but you know what? Glasses. I look nice.
May I just say something real quick on what we were just talking about?
Sure, go ahead.
I put this out this morning because I was thinking it's Friday. It's been a long week. And I said, when you start your day thinking about everything you have to do and everything that needs your attention, you feel tired before you even begin. It's just too much. That's because it's starting with you. But when you start your day with the thought of how much you already have surrounding you in your life, you start with something greater and you start with a strength that won't run out.
That's great. Exactly.
So it's a perspective of not thinking of all the things that you have to do. And like he said, if you think you're going to be late, you're going to be late. Instead of thinking about all those stressors, wake up in the morning and just look around you and be thankful and see everything that you have. And that fills you with a different feeling. It takes the stress away.
Exactly. You said it. And with that, that introduced to the next part that I want to also mention about how important, great sharing, Jen. Okay, yes, I don't know the names of the people that are talking, but thanks, Kelly, for helping me with that. Also, it's important, still, thanks, Al Noble. That is, like you guys said, gratitude. When I wake up, and perhaps you also do the same, see the good in everything and be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for because you are able to see, to watch, to smell, to taste, to feel. Sometimes we do that for granted. I mean, we say, well, it's supposed to happen now. I mean, because we have all of our senses still with us, and be grateful for that. Be grateful for if the day is cloudy, if the day is sunny, if there is rainy, whatever it is. Let's be grateful, because we still have an earth where we can live in and have experiences. And that's how I've been seeing the life in a different perspective. If I focus on the good things happening with my life, then I'm attracting more this energy to asking for more. To think for more positive things in my life. I usually, again, in this book also, as I said in the previous session, they invite us to do a 15-minute session where it can be our place where we do our vision board or affirmations with intentions. And sometimes we also can every day collect data, but the positive data, because now I know that the people I surround with, I'm going to be like them. So I'm going to look for the people that I want to be, either be or whatever they are, whatever they have, and they collect their data. So when I come to my 15 minutes every day, I think about it. And I cannot stop thinking about this bill anymore. So I don't know how or when yet, but I'm going to have $1 million at one point. But the thing is, this thought starting this year. In the past, I was like, I have lower goals perhaps, and I've been accomplishing it. And I'm not saying like I'm gonna accomplish this year. I don't know, but at least I start with this $1 million bill. Started in my mind, starting to see how I can create this $1 million business. How I can do this in Renatos? How can I, step? And so then I have to maybe check with the people that already have $1 million, and we know there's several people in our company that already been doing that. What I'm saying is, I'm now not anymore. I mean, I feel free to dream. I feel actually exciting to dream because I know my dreams will come true. It's not like a tale. It's our lives, and we are the creators of that. We are the ones that make that happen because we have this potential that we can certainly, with this great potential in our minds, that we can certainly accomplish. Okay. And again, I don't want to say, I mean, again, and I'm going to rephrase. I'm going to do better each day. I'm going to perfect my vocabulary each day so I can deliver what I want to deliver every day, every Friday, instead of me complaining what I'm not, see how I'm changing the words that are coming out of my mouth. So one thing, as I said, you get what to think about, right? But my thoughts and your thoughts are coming very fast and sometimes are hard to monitor all of them, right? Because come here and there. How can I monitor them? So basically through your emotions. When you feel there's a negative emotion coming to you, stop it, cancel, put it away somehow. And then pay attention to your feelings. And positive emotions allow you to create your own successful experience. I think someone wanted to say something.
Yes, sorry. I just want to make an observation from what you're saying and how you're saying it. And one of the things that I see that's very powerful is that you don't just say, this is what I want, but the fact that you're asking yourself questions, I think that's very powerful because once you do that, you unlock that creative part of your brain that allows you to think and come up with the answers. Because part of the questions you're asking, how can I create that $1 million? Those are questions that stimulate your brain to actually go into work mode, figuring it out, because your subconscious mind knows where to find the answers. Sometimes it may be somebody you have to reach out to. And I thought that was very powerful. I just want to make that observation.
Thank you so much. And with the same token, let me tell you something. If I say, let's say in my mind, I want to create this. There's a thought that I want to create, but there's another thought say, really? I mean, you don't even have the way. I mean, and maybe doesn't say it aloud, but it's in my mind. And then the creation that we start to creating goes down because another thought, go against it. And so then that's what I'm saying, like what important is for us to choose and keep the thoughts that will create our successful path, right? That create that. And I heard so many times, like I heard like maybe 20 years ago, careful of your thoughts because they come your emotions and they come your actions and they come your habits. I mean, it seemed like I knew this, but I never paid much attention after I read this book because it makes much sense. So, and again, whatever thought comes to my mind intentionally or unintentionally attracts to my life. Let's say, if I want to be, let's say, if I want to be rich, but I think about poverty or talk about poverty, but I want to be rich. But to keep talking and thinking about other society, whatever, I'm not going to attract a richness to my life or wealth, So I have to check very carefully what words come out of my mouth. Not like I'm saying like bad words, Well, if that helps you to improve, go ahead. It depends on any person. It depends in each of you. But what I'm saying is, I've been learning through this book to be careful the words that I'm saying. As I said before, for instance, I said, I initially, I mean, back a year ago, I don't speak good English. And that was so heavy. That was created my reality, because I thought about it, I felt about it. Guess what? That was an action. So my vocabulary was the same like it's right now. But because the belief that I can do something different is changing my actions. Right? So I'm just put that example. All of you have one example in your lives. I mean, and you can say, what is stopping me to succeed, to move forward, to live the life that I want? What is stopping me? Right? So then we go back to the beliefs. What do I believe about myself? What do I believe about the potential that I have? And when you start thinking about it, when you start believing and have this feeling that you are such a great creator of your own life, that you and only you are the one that will make this happen, then you will start thinking differently, right? Like every morning when I wake up, I think how beautiful life this is. I'm so grateful to have this life. I'm grateful to what I have, as I say, my senses, everything that I have, my people, my spouse, my mother, my kids, everyone. And they say, why not? Why cannot have the life that I want? And right now I'm living the life that I want. But I want, it's not like, and then when I put the emotions, hey, this is what I want. Because of what? Because of because this is the life that I want. And also I put a purpose in my mission in this life. And all of you can really have a purpose, a more sublime, more special purpose that keep you going. Because at one point when you just live the life and you have all of the money and live and travel all over the world and maybe eat all the thing and dress whatever you want, I mean, all of the fancy brands, then what? So when you find a purpose in life, this is what I want to have this a kind of money because I want to do this for this mission, community, whatever you feel makes you feel great, go ahead. And I think that purpose, that feeling that you have, that connection, you wipe with this, connecting with this feeling makes you unstoppable. And the money comes either way, and that's what I've been experiencing lately. Attracting people, same mind, attracting things, attracting places that I want to go and visit. So I just wanted to share with you those things. And I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to talk to all of you. Every Friday, as I said before, when I had oh my goodness, it's Friday, what I'm going to say now. But now when I think it's going to be Friday, yay, I want to talk more about the things that I believe. And the best thing that I can do for anyone is if I can somehow lift up their mindset, somehow help them discover their potential, somehow help them believe in themselves. And I feel great if that is helping you somehow. So yeah, Keely, I want to open to questions or comments on this topic.
Got a couple people asking which book were you referring to?
Okay, this book is The Law of Attraction. And there's another one after this is Ask and You Will Receive, something like that. Ask and You Will Receive.
Okay, perfect. And then just lots and lots of comments about just agreeing with what you have to say. Would anyone else like to come off of mute and ask a question or share anything?
I would like to just add on to what Lily was saying. And I mean, personal experiences. I used to, do the same thing. I feel I was always motivated to try to do better, but looking at it the wrong way and looking at, not failing, not succeeding. What are the things I have to do to not let these things happen? And now I use words and actions in more of a positive way. And I feel like my life has changed in a more positive way because I only speak on or take action in the positive. Like even like if something I feel bad may happen, I'm gonna do something positive. I'm gonna do something that's gonna move me forward and just say, this is what I'm gonna do to succeed. I'm going to get this, you know. So words and the books that you recommended are books that help me with those things, you know, like The Secret and Law of Attraction and things like that. It really works, you know. Manifestation, you know, I used to sell cars, and you have to have that type of mindset going door to door to sell things, you know, at a young age, kitchen appliances and little stuff like that that you would be afraid to do, and you know that you're going to get negative attention, or you're going to have bad things that are probably going to happen that's going to make you afraid or make you uncomfortable. But if you keep that positive attitude and you use those type of, you know, emotions, and you constantly plug it into your brain to where it's unconscious in your brain, and that's the life you're living, then those positive things are going to happen. And what you got to look at is that bad things, most likely in life, if you look at it, are probably going to happen, like, or something's going to happen. But it's your mindset of how you maneuver over. Are you going to complain about it, or are you going to just go ahead and look at it as a stepping stone? So you were completely right. You know, you're on target. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that comment. And that's right. And sometimes we'll take practice, because sometimes, let's say you keep thinking positive things, but you don't see results, and you say, wow, this is not working. No, keep doing it. Keep doing it. And the more you do, and the more you do it, the more you pile up positive emotions and thoughts in your life, and you will attract as such. How we heard about the things is birds that are like feather flow together. We knew that perhaps in the past already, you know, and now we're understanding why is that, why things attract to each other, same energy attracts to each other. And I mean, why people that are complainers are not in this group, or people that are blame anyone are not in this group, because they're looking at other people alike, right? So in this group, we are like trying to be uplifted, to try and say we are going to succeed in what area we want to do. And that's what we come together, you know. Thanks for your comments. And here said The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Yes, a great book as well. So all of those books, I mean, read it. If you are not a reader like me, I'm a audio listener. So yeah, I like to do that, and I get inspired by listening. And almost already done with a book. I'm gonna go with another one, and keep thinking. The reason that I read that book is because, and I think I mentioned this in the past, I saw this person, and she's like 30 something, and she has succeeded. She has like a company that everyone says she's gonna be bad. She's gonna end bad with the business. Now she has 5 opening. She franchised her company. She has 5 locations already, and she's not even 40. And when I talked to her, she always been inspiring to me. And I said, hey, I asked for her, what exactly are you doing? And she said, well, and she goes to all of the Tony Robbins meetings. She has been so great. And she said, read this book. And, you know, I felt like, you know, if she's a successful person, she's been doing so many things, and she's an inspiring person, why not? Just give me this book. And I think it's great. And keep reading other ones also that will inspire you. But that's the desire that I have for all of you, you know, not only, I mean, to practicing this and create your own life. No one, don't lean on anyone else. It's just you, through your thoughts, through your emotions, through the words spoken through your mouth. Yes, even constructive criticism, we should be uplifting and helping others to grow and become better. That's right, Drucker. It's a Kicks manifestation. I know, it's Abraham. I mean, just listen to you and take the best things out of that book. Thanks, Keely. Back to you.
Thank you, Lily. Does anyone else have anything they want to come out and share? We've got a few more minutes. You can ask Lily a question. You can share your thoughts, anything.
Well, I have to maybe play this little thing when I wake up. Sorry, you guys, about this. Listen. So basically, I want to. It's the part that is a beautiful life. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the chorus, but I usually try to hear things that lift me up. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, regardless of how it looks. It's a beautiful day. I love this life that I'm in. And I think I know I'm gonna create a great life for me. I'm creating a great life for me, a successful life in any area, financially, emotionally, personally. So I already know that, and I'm on that path, and I desire the same for you.
Are you a director executive?
I'm director, intellectual.
Intellectual, okay. That is interesting.
The kind of executive, you know. I mean, I was deciding whether intellectual or executive until I talked to I forgot the name of the guy, the creator of the drive.
Woody.
Sorry, but I was about to say I'm bad with names, but no, I would say, you know, it's Woody. Woody, I talked to him and he just say, well, actually based on these behaviors, and you are intellectual, more than intellectual than executive, as my second drive.
Okay. I was only curious because you like music, and then you always talk about lifestyle, so that made me curious. Because we fall under similar traits, and we're just two different people, and then I could relate with you. And it's like I've only seen you here a couple times, and then I'm like, I'll get along with you very well. Our conversation will go for days.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Next time, we're going to try to talk more about the drives, how we can certainly understand the drives and connect with each other, especially in Renata. So we want to just communicate with our clients. How can I understand if someone talks to me, selling me lifestyle? I mean, and I never realized before, but I'm a VIP person. And how that happened, I don't know. It's just me. And then I don't want to, before I was like, "Oh, I don't want to be VIP. I feel like I'm arrogant. But I mean, that's me, you know, and I have to understand and love me the way I am.
Yeah. And that's the best way to be. You can't be anyone else. So you can only be you.
Exactly. Haven't met you yet by Michael.
That's the song that you played, correct?
Things. It's a beautiful
day.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
So it's called
one of
a
my
Beautiful
favorite. It's a Beautiful Day by Michael Bublé.
Oh, same author or artist.
You rock too.
We all rocks. We're in Renatus.
Yes. Perfect. Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you so much, Lily. Amazing training today. Thank you. And you will not be with us next week, correct? We have Christian filling in?
Yes. And
okay, perfect.
For following Friday, I'll let you know this week.
All right. Well, enjoy your time. We will miss you, and we'll be looking forward to when you get back.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, Lily and Keely and Stevie, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Rock.
Thank you. Everyone have a good weekend.
You guys have a good one.